Hello class, I am going to show you guys how to solve this word problem number 18. We're going to use our strategies we've learned in class, the GET strategy, and we will go ahead and start working this. So I'm going to read it and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so we have a meteoroid that travels 18 miles per second, okay, and is 2,863 miles away from the moon. Estimate, okay, if we see the word estimate or about, we're going to be rounding before we do our operation, our math operation. So estimate how long it will take to reach the moon. Okay, so class, we have miles per second. We have miles and we're looking for seconds. Okay, so we have our answer we're looking for is going to be, just going to put our A here. Our answer is going to be seconds, right? Seconds. We have miles per second. I'm just going to put MPS for miles per second. We also have miles. Okay, we have different things here. So that means we're going to be doing multiplication or division. So let's talk about using our GET strategy. So remember, if we're going to look at which categories these numbers fall into. Remember that if it's G or E, it's divide, okay? If it's T, it's multiply. Okay, so we have a meteoroid travels 18 miles per second and is 2,863 miles from home. Estimate how long it will take the meteoroid to reach the moon. Okay, so we have our total. That's the miles away. So that's our 2,863. That's our total. We know that it takes 18 miles per second. And we are looking for how long it will take to reach. Okay, so it travels 18 miles per second. We're going to put that in our 18. And we're looking for our group, or how long it's going to take the meteoroid to reach the moon. So this is what we're looking for, is our group of time it's going to take. Okay, so I'm just going to keep working down. So we've narrowed it down to division. Okay, so we have our big number. That's going to be our dividend to, but before I'm going to go ahead and just write the numbers down here: 2, 8, 6, 3, and 18. But what we need to remember is they said estimate. Okay, so we're going to change these numbers. The 18 is going to become 20 because we would round 18 up to 20. And the 2,863, we're going to round that up to 3,000 because 2,800 is closer to 3,000 than it is to 2,500. So I'm going to look at this. 20 can't fit into 3. I'm just going to put a 0 here since it can't fit. 20 can fit into 30 though, and that can happen one time. So I'm going to bring down, I'm doing my, I multiplied 1 times 20, and then I'm going to subtract 30 minus 20. It's going to give me 10. Okay, I'm going to bring down my next 0. Okay, how many times can 20 fit into 100? 5 times. Okay, 5 times 20 is 100. Subtract, and I have 0. Okay, I need to bring down my next 0. And how many times can 20 fit into 0? Well, it can't, so we need to put a 0. Okay, so I now have 150. Okay, and that would be our time it takes to reach the moon. Okay, again, we used our GET strategy. We put it in our form where we figure out what we're looking for, what we're looking at, so we can determine first, are our labels the same? Are we looking for multiplication, division? remember, if the labels are the same, if we had seconds looking for seconds, we would add or subtract. But if we have miles per second and miles, we're looking for seconds, we know we're going to multiply or divide because our labels don't match. And then we use the get strategy to figure out what it is we were looking for. And we knew that we had to divide, because if we're looking for a total, we multiply. But if we're looking either for our each or our groups, then we are dividing. So that's how we solve number 18. Thank you.